Chapter 1. The Long Walk Home. My name is Jack. I am a husband. My wife is Sarah. Today was a very bad day. My boss's words were cold and hard. He said, "Jack, it is finished. You must pack your things. I lost my job today. I am a failure. I went to my job this morning. I work in a small office. I'm a good worker. But my boss called me. He called me into his big square office. He did not smile. His face was like a stone. He said, "Jack, the company has a problem, a big money problem. We must close this office. Your job is finished. You must leave today. Now." I was shocked. My heart stopped. "Finished? I have a family. I have bills," I said, "but I am a good worker." He just said, "I am sorry, Jack. Goodbye." I went to my desk. I put my things in a small brown box, my pen, my coffee cup, my small picture of Sarah. I walked out of the building. I did not have a job. I was 45 years old. I failed my wife. It was winter. It was night. It was very, very cold. The wind was strong. It was like a knife. It cut my face. I did not have money for the bus. I had to walk home. My home was very far. I was angry. I was scared. I was cold. I thought about my wife, Sarah. What can I tell her? We have no money. We cannot pay for our house. We cannot pay for our food. I am a bad husband. I am a failure. I walked for a long time. The city was dark. The cars were fast. I was the only person walking. I was very cold. I was very empty. My life was over. My good life was finished. Chapter 2. The Man on the Bridge. I walked over the big river. The bridge was very high. The wind on the bridge was very loud. It was a terrible sound. I looked down. The water was black and fast. It looked very cold. It looked angry. Then I saw someone. A man. He was standing on the bridge. He was not walking. He was standing very, very still. He was looking at the dark water. He was a young man, maybe 20 years old. He had a thin black jacket. It was not a good jacket for winter. He looked very cold. He was not on the sidewalk. He was standing on the edge, on the other side of the safety rail. My heart stopped. I felt sick. I knew this. This man wanted to jump. He wanted to die. I was scared. I did not know what to do. I am not a hero. I am not a police officer. I am a man with no job. My life is also terrible. Why me? But I had to do something. I could not just walk away. I could not watch him die. I had to do something. I walked very, very slowly. I did not want to scare him. He did not see me. He did not hear me. The wind was too loud. He just looked at the black, cold water. He was crying. I could see his shoulders shake. Chapter 3. The Strange Offer. I stopped. I was near him. I did not touch him. I was very nervous. My voice was shaking. What do you say to a man who wants to die? What are the right words? I looked at my brown box. I remembered my lunch. I did not eat my lunch today. I was too sad about my job. I was not hungry. I said, "Hello." My voice was very quiet. It was a small sound in the big wind. The man jumped. He turned his head. He looked at me. His eyes were very red and wet. He was very scared. I said, "Do not worry. I am not a police officer. I am just a man. My name is Jack." He just looked at me. He did not speak. He was shaking from the cold. I did not know what to say. I said a stupid thing. I looked at my box. I said, I have a sandwich. I did not eat my lunch today. It is a cheese sandwich. It is not very good, but it is food. I held out the sandwich. It was in a small plastic bag. Do you want it? You look hungry, and you look very cold. This was my strange offer. A man wants to die. I offer him a sandwich. I am a stupid man. I am a failure. This will not work. The young man looked at the sandwich. Then he looked at my face. He was very confused. He was not crying now. He looked at me. He said, "A sandwich?" His voice was very broken and quiet. I said, "Yes, a cheese sandwich. My wife Sarah makes them. They are okay. Not great, but okay." He looked at the dark water. Then he looked at my hand. He looked at the sandwich. He slowly climbed back. He stepped over the rail. He was safe. He stepped onto the sidewalk. He was shaking. He took the sandwich. He did not eat it. He just held it in his cold red hands. We stood there for a long time. We did not talk. The wind was very loud. I said, "My name is Jack." He said, "My name is Michael." I said, "It is a very bad night, Michael, but tomorrow is a new day." He walked away from the bridge. I never saw him again. Chapter 4. The Interview. 5 years passed. My life changed. I found a new job. A small job. Sarah and I were okay. We were not rich, but we were happy. We were safe. Then my new company closed again. I was old now. I was 50 years old. It is very hard for an old man to find a job. I was scared. I was a failure. Again, I sent my name to many companies, 100 companies. No one called me. I felt very old. I felt very tired. Then, one day, my phone rang. A big, new company. They said, "We want to meet you, Jack. We need a new manager." I was shocked. A manager? Me? I went to the interview. I was very, very nervous. I put on my best suit. It was an old suit. I walked into the big glass building. It was full of busy, important people. I sat in a big, beautiful office. I waited for the boss. The door opened. A man walked in. He was young. He was strong. He had a kind face. He smiled at me. He sat at the big wooden desk. He looked at my papers. Then he looked at me. He looked at my face for a long time. He was just looking. He was studying my face. I was very nervous. I said, "Hello, my name is Jack. I am here for the manager job." The man smiled. He said, "I know who you are, Jack." I was confused. He said it was a very cold night on a bridge 5 years ago. My heart stopped. I looked at his face. I looked at his eyes. It was him. It was Michael, the young man from the bridge. He was not a sad boy now. He was the boss. He stood up. He walked to me. He shook my hand. His hand was very warm and strong. He said, "That was a very strange offer, Jack. I was confused. Offer?" He smiled. He said, "A cheese sandwich. It was the strangest offer of my life." He said, "I never ate that sandwich, Jack, but you saved me. You did not walk away. You talked to me. You stayed. You were my only friend that night." He looked at me. He said, "You are a good man, Jack. You are not a failure. You are a manager." He smiled. "The job is yours.